you think you are to disrespect me like that? Do you think you're some sort of queen, do you? You would never listen to me when I tell you what to do. You think I'm a joke, do you? You don't even act like you're listening to me. Oh, well, hello to you too, Jean. But you have to be a little bit more specific than that. I have no idea what you're talking about. How many times do I have to tell you? I've told you millions of times, and you just let my words slide over your head. Like I said, you have to be more specific than that, or I'll never know what you're talking about. I said to never buy my son those triangle briefs. Do you remember now? Huh? Jeez, why do you even care what he wears under his pants? That's a little creepy. Men should never wear those kinds of briefs. I told you! They should never wear those tight briefs. It's not good for them. They should be wearing one of those loose boxers. They keep everything cool. Do you know nothing about men's anatomy? I'm sure you remember now, Lisa. Do you remember now? All right. I think I remember you saying something about boxers and briefs. I just thought that was your preference. I never really paid attention. Do you hate me? Why do you never listen? You always do the exact opposite of what I tell you to. You have no respect for me, do you? You can at least act like you're listening, but you never do. No disrespect, Jean, but why do you even care what he wears? I seriously don't understand. I really don't. Jim wears whatever he wants, and I never buy his underwear. I'm not his personal shopper, Jean. He buys his own underwear, and I don't care what he wears. What? You should have stopped him. I don't care if he wears briefs or boxers or some kind of flowery bikini. You shouldn't come running at me and tell me what to do. Go talk to your son. I don't get it. And besides, why do you even think you have a say in what he wears? It's his junk and he can choose whatever he wants to wear to cover that. He's not your dear little boy anymore, Jean. He's a grown man and married. He's old enough to choose for himself. Do you get it? Why are you trying to tell him what to wear? Why? Do you have to micromanage every aspect of his life? I am his mother, and I have every right to say what I have to say. Oh, then why did you let him marry Jean? You might have well just kept him under your care. He would have been a great mama's boy. And you could have kept him as your personal living male doll and dressed him in whatever underwear you like. You think I approved of this marriage? I never approved of this. You somehow lured him into this crap of a marriage, and he was just head over heels about you. You blinded him into marrying you, and what can I do to stop him? I couldn't stop him. But mark my words, Lisa, I never wanted Jim to marry you. Of all the possibilities, I didn't want you to be his wife. Oh well, now you don't even keep it a secret, huh? I always knew you were never fond of me, but I always tried really hard to get closer to you. I thought if I tried, we could bridge the gap between us. I guess that's not going to happen. Oh, that was never going to happen, you evil brat. Well, you know, I just thought all mothers-in-law were like this. I just thought if I tried to understand you and try to cater to you, we could overcome this. You know, all relationships change, so I thought we could make this work. But now I know I was the naive one. I thought you were joking when you talked about Jim's underwear. I really did. But I never knew you were so serious about this. You just have to manage what his underwear is. I mean, I can't try to get closer to someone who micromanages this type of thing. Where did you even get the idea that you can get closer to me? Was I too subtle? I never wanted to get to know you, even less get closer to you. And I still stand by it. Oh, well then, that makes it more straightforward, doesn't it? It sure does, Lisa. Well, that's settled then. You took him from me! You took everything I had from me! He was my everything! I still remember the day you came to see me. That evil smirk on your face. You're just a doll my son plays with. And you act like you rule over him like he's your servant. What? Did you just call me a doll? Wow, Jean. That's quite a comment. I can't stand a ragged play doll like you treating my son like that. I will do whatever I can to stop you. You just do whatever my son tells you to do. That's all you have to do. Don't think. Just do as you're told. Jean, you're just delusional. I never expected you to treat me as an equal, but this has gone too far. You know how much I tried. You were my mother-in-law. I thought it was my duty to be respectful to you. Huh! I don't know who you were being respectful to. Do you have another mother-in-law? Jean, why can't you just acknowledge what I have been doing for you? Why are you lying to yourself? I'm not that weak to get gaslit by your lies. I know how much I tried and you do too. I have never done anything wrong to be treated like this. I am a grown woman and you will not treat me this way. You will not call me a play doll, no matter how upset you are with me, for whatever delusional reason. It's not like a play doll will bring home the money for the house. I will call you whatever I want, and you will always be a ragged play doll. And what's all this nonsense about bringing home the money? Who cares if you do? I don't even think you believe that helps your relationship with my son. What are you talking about? What do you even know about us? You have so many different kinds of panties that escort girls would wear. I think I even saw one that has a slit right in the middle. What is that perverted thing? I never knew that kind of thing existed. Do you use that to lure my son into getting what you want? So disgusting. And imagine being ignored by your own husband, even with all those perverted stunts. You know what, Lisa? I actually feel sorry for you. How did you end up wearing those just to get my son's attention? Wow, Jean. You're unbelievable. Were you going through my wardrobe? Who do you think you are? And look at you talk. Such shallow and sleazy tricks just to look for things to attack me. I don't know how low you can get. At this rate, you're going to hit rock bottom and go deeper. Oh, don't worry, Lisa. I'll make sure I drag you down with me. And when did you sneak into my home? Did you just come busting in the house when no one was home? I never busted in. I can go in as much as you can. I am your husband's mom. I have all the rights. I'm sure you do. Is that why you checked me in my husband's underwear? I can do whatever I want at my son's house. Oh, sure you do. So which of my panties did you like? Do you need some? Oh, please, Lisa. I don't need any of your nasty undergarments. Oh, I'm sure of that. Do you have some kind of fetish for underwear? I mean, you're so obsessed with them. If you have all the time in your hands, why don't you go find some job and get a life? What? How dare you call me all that? I'm not hearing that from a useless, sterile hoe who can't even give birth. What? What are you talking about? I'm the only one among my friends who doesn't have a grandchild. Do you know how much I feel left out? Everyone talks about their grandchildren. They share pictures and stories, and do you know how jealous I get? I have to stay there smiling for their stories and pictures. Do you know how terrible that is? You know nothing. You don't know how terrible it feels to be in that position. Why should I feel left out just because you can't have a baby? Don't you think that's unfair? It's not like I can tell everyone that you're sterile. Who even told you that? Who told you that I'm sterile? Is this more crap that you brewed up in your sleep? It's been 2 years since you were married to Jim, and there's no talk about babies. That's because it's our business and not yours. You even just mumbled your way out when I asked what your plans were. What else would that mean? It's logical to think that you can't have a baby. Besides, my friend's daughter-in-law already gave birth to 2 children. 2! And they're both sons. Isn't that amazing? Well, that's just nice. Did you ask what kind of underwear they wear? Shut up, Lisa. Your duty as a daughter-in-law is to give birth to healthy babies. Don't even call yourself a woman if you can't do that. Look at what you're saying. What did I tell you? I said it's going to be hard to have a child if you're working. I told you to quit your work and have a baby. I have no idea why you put your work above having a baby. You don't know what a privilege it is to have a child. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I was going to tell you this when the time is right, but I guess I'll have to tell you anyways. Listen, I'm pregnant. What? What do you mean you're pregnant? For how long? It's only 9 weeks. I was going to tell you when it got more stable. Is that true? You really have conceived. Why didn't you tell me earlier? You just got pregnant all of a sudden. That's weird. Anyways, congratulations. Is it a boy or a girl? How do I know, Jean? It's only been 9 weeks. You can't tell if the baby is a boy or a girl at that stage of pregnancy. Just wait a few more weeks and I'll tell you. I heard from my friends you can find out with ultrasound even if it's early pregnancy. You're a mom now. You should know this stuff, Lisa. Do your homework. Jeez, okay, I will. Give me a break. Oh, and didn't you get any pregnancy dreams? What is the last dream you remember? You just know what your pregnancy dream is because it's so vivid. You can't forget it. I don't know. I don't remember. What do you mean you don't remember? Didn't you dream of some kind of animal? Like a tiger or a bear? Or maybe freaking out because you forgot where you put the baby? Anything baby-related? Nope, nothing like that. Are you sure? Those things can tell you if the baby is a boy or a girl. Tell me when you dream of one, okay? Okay, I'll let you know. Well then, great job, Lisa. Congratulations again. Thank you. It's nice to hear you be kind to me. Now you're being a decent daughter-in-law, bringing all the good news. Isn't this the first in 2 years? Now I can go tell my friends. Oh, well, I take that back. Now that you're pregnant, you're quitting your job, right? You know how careful you should be when you're pregnant, right? It's not like I'm infected or anything. I should quit my job? I'm not sick, I'm just pregnant. It's not like I have any signs of miscarriage. I'm going to work as long as I can. I really think you should stay home, honey. I don't want anything to happen to the baby. And not going to work will help me? I don't think so. But you should take prenatal classes. How else are you going to learn how to be a good mom? I'm going to sign up to the classes my company offers. I'm sure that will do. Besides, I heard moving around gets difficult during the later stages of pregnancy. I think it will be much better if I move around when I can. You just can't do as I say even once, can you? You always have something up your sleeves. What are you going to do if something happens to the baby? Do you have plans for that? I've never seen a study saying not working helps the baby get healthier. I'll do what I can, and you can do what you want. I'll visit the doctors every week if that helps you. So don't overreact and stop being unreasonable. Be honest with me, Lisa. You better not lie. This isn't Jim's baby, is it? That's another man's kid. Just tell me the truth. Is it that again? Just drop it, Jean. You're being paranoid. I've told you and I'll tell you again. Anna is our baby. I would know, right? Oh, I don't know if you would, Lisa. How could you know? You're giving me all this crap since Anna was born saying she doesn't look a little bit like Jim. Why won't you drop this? What's the problem? Is Anna too pretty to be your family? You know why I'm doing this, Lisa. You've seen Anna's face. She doesn't look like Jim even the slightest. It's like she's not even related to Jim. Are you blind? What are you talking about? She's the spitting image of Jim. No, she looks nothing like Jim. I thought it was because she was too young, with her face still so wrinkly. But now that I see Anna now, she looks nothing like her father. I mean, look at her. Even you can't say Anna looks like Jim. You can think whatever you want. You can be as delusional as you want if that suits you. By the way, go get your eyes checked. It seems like you need glasses. You little brat. You know what? Why don't you just get a divorce with Jim? I don't need a daughter-in-law like you, and I'm pretty sure you don't want anything to do with me. Well, you got that right. You just read my mind. Take that little runt of yours and get out of my sight. And leave my son alone. And tell you what, Lisa. I knew you would never approve, being the cheater you are. So I just took things into my own hands. What do you mean? What did you do? I did a paternity test on Anna, and I found that Anna is not Jim's daughter. Not so shocking, is it? I'm sure you would have known. Now, before I kick you out on the streets, just get a divorce like a civilized adult when I give you the chance. If you don't comply, I'll make sure every single person you know gets the results. Well, what do you know, Jean? Are you sitting down? I think you should. Why do you care? I'm doing whatever I want. Look, I don't know if you've actually done a paternity test, but I really did. And it turns out, unsurprisingly, that Anna is 99.99% Jim's daughter. Is there anything else to say, Jean? Tell me about the paternity test you did. I'm just surprised how a paternity test can have such drastically different results. You did a paternity test? When? Why did you do a paternity test if you're so sure Anna is Jim's daughter? You must have been unsure of yourself if you had to take one. Why did you do a test? Well, obviously it's because you were bugging me every single day for the past 3 months. You would call me and text me that Anna is not Jim's daughter. And most of all, I talked to John about this because I thought it might get you to stop. What? You called my husband? You called John? Yeah, I had to do something. But guess what? It was John's idea to get a paternity test, not mine. And while we were on it, we also did a paternity test on John and Jim. What? Why would they do something like that? You talked them into this. That was also not my idea. And I never talked them into anything. John came up with the idea and Jim agreed to it. I didn't say a word. Do you remember what happened 30 years ago? What are you talking about? Why are you bringing this up? When you and John were in deep financial trouble and barely had money to feed the family, John told me he went to be a miner. He told me that was the best paying job that he could find as an unexperienced person. Then he told me you gave birth to Jim only 7 months after John left to be a miner. What? Did he tell you that? Jesus Christ, Jean. 7 months? If a baby is born in 7 months, they should go straight into an incubator. But I heard Jim was just fine. I heard he even weighed the same as a baby that is 10 months old. I'm all for miracles, but a premature child that only weighs the same as a 10-month-old baby? Shut your mouth, Lisa. Do you even know what you're saying? Are you telling me that I cheated on my husband? We were having a good marriage for the past 30 years. Are you trying to ruin that? And you cannot say something like that when you're a cheating wife yourself. Oh, I'm not the cheater. I'm pretty sure you are. So don't get angry at me. Be angry at yourself. Besides, I'm just telling you why John asked me to do a paternity test on him and John. I didn't even tell you the results. It's almost like you know what the results are. I have the results with me, you know. Don't you want to know? Oh, I'm sure you know what the results are, don't you? How the hell would I know? Okay, then. Just to let you know, John is not the father of Jim. Obviously, you know why that is. No. All what happened was that I was in labor and I went to deliver John. That's all there is to it. Like any other pregnancy. I swear to God, I have nothing to be ashamed of. Don't you accuse me of things that I didn't do. Well, I guess if you've been acting like a hoe for the past 30 years, you lose sense of what is shameful. What? What are you talking about? Last time you came to visit us, I accidentally saw your message. You went through my phone! You cheeky little... It's not like I picked up your phone and checked your message. It was on the table. It was just there in plain sight. You went into the bathroom to take a shower and your phone kept ringing. Some sort of message showed up on the screen. And do you know what I saw? Be quiet! I couldn't believe what I saw. At first, I thought it was John because the message said, "I love you and I miss you." But the sender was not John. It was someone else. That person even said, You are my girl 30 years ago and now. It's almost like he was drunk texting you, with all those shameless texts. That had been going on for over 10 minutes. And I just watched that live until you came out of the shower. I mean, how can you cheat on your husband for 30 years? Jesus, Jean. I'm going to kill you. Oh, don't add homicide to your list. I'm sure you don't want that. Aren't you ashamed of being a dirty slut for 30 years? Well, at least you have consistency. What? Are you calling me a slut? How dare you? Well, if that's not a slut, I don't know what is. That's not really a class act, don't you think? Cheating on your husband and meeting up with some other man is not really what society calls normal, if you didn't know. Oh, but you don't have any proof, do you? It's your words against mine. No, it's your words against evidence. What evidence? What do you mean? You have nothing to threaten me with. Just to be clear, no one is threatening you. I'm trying to reason with you. I knew you wouldn't admit to all this, so I took pictures of that screen. I was so shocked, but I did what I could. I'm pretty sure that would be enough to prove you've been cheating. So I guess that old man you're dating with is Jim's father, right? It has to be him. You know nothing. No, I do know quite a lot. He said you were his girl for the last 30 years. Isn't that around the time you got pregnant? You didn't cheat on him too, did you? I still don't understand how you can cheat on someone for 30 years straight. Of all the people, I never knew you would have that consistency. You buy new clothes every season and buy new shoes when there is the slightest bit of dirt. But you, Jean, had unwavering love to one person. That's quite some feat. You are a cheater, but a devoted one, so I'll give you that. I never heard of such a thing from a cheater. Quite surprising, to say the least. Are you making fun of me right now? You keep your mouth shut if you want to meet your daughter again. Are you threatening me right now? Wow, Jean. You're not really in a position to threaten anyone, Jean. Not a good move. I didn't know you were this stupid. I thought you had to be a little smart to not get caught cheating. So you're telling me that you told John about this? You already told him. Not only John. I think John was suspecting as much. Jim knows as well. I had to tell Jim. Jim also has all the rights to know about this, don't you think? And he was going to know anyways. You talking rat. You will pay for this. Oh, wait. Now I see. You're so especially fond of Jim because he's the son of your love. That's what it was, right? And that underwear fetish. Your lover must wear briefs. So you wanted your son to do so too. Ugh. That's a bit disgusting, Jean. You shut up! And you were a cheater yourself, so you thought I was a cheater too. Because that's all you know. Jesus, Jean. Just because you're a cheater doesn't mean everyone is. And all you came up with was an empty threat that our Anna is not Jim's daughter? Don't you think that's too shallow? You were never a match for my son. My son is worth more than some woman like you. I'll rather have him divorce you and live with me. No one in the world loves my son more than I do. I'm better at cooking than you. I'm better at cleaning than you. Jim will be better off with me. You can take your runt with you. Jim doesn't need it. So give me back my son and go away. Holy crap, you think Jim's your lover? You're on another level of disgusting. And guess what, Jean? Jim says he doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Not that surprising, right? You lied to him for 30 years. If it were not for me, I don't think he would have ever known. Were you planning on telling Jim? Tell me, Jean. You dirty little worm. Yeah, I thought not. And John said he'll be filing a divorce with you as well. So you should start looking for a lawyer. A good one if you want to cut down any sort of money you'll be paying to John. Go do what you do with your lover and stay away from us. You dirty cheater! I'll prove that you cheated. I'll tell the whole world that you're a cheater. I'll kill you! I never cheated on Jim. I'm not some kind of slut like you, Jean. I never even thought of it for a second. Unlike you, I know what makes me happy. It's John. And now there's Anna. Well, I guess you'll never understand. After that, my in-laws got a divorce and their 35 years of marriage came to an end. Jean didn't really have much because she always spent so much on new things and gadgets. Even what she had went into paying the alimony to John. She sent a text full of rant to Jim saying he is all she has and he should take her in. Jim never replied. He just blocked her on the spot. Good choice from Jim's part. Later, I heard that she went off to live with her lover, but he kicked her out. Not surprising, considering her spending habits. Also, it seemed like she used to send him allowance money every month with the money John earned. So there was obviously no reason to take her in from his point of view. In the end, Jean was just used by someone she considered her lover. Now that I think of it, I guess I do feel pity for her. Leading a cheap life, never knowing what true love is. She'll die alone, all by herself. Jim and I are happy with Anna. Anna is now 5 and she's going to elementary school. I'm so happy Anna is growing up looking just like her dad.
Hey, Lena. You didn't find another job yet, did you?
No, not yet. I decided I need to take some time off and get some rest. When my husband gets home from work each day, I have to make sure dinner is ready. Plus, now that we're spending so much time with his family, I have to make sure they are included as well.
Hey, you want to buy me one of those matching shirts they wear at their reunions? That way I can be a part of your family too.
You? Please. You just need to hurry up and get married. Every day you're telling me about the next boy you've met. Each day it's another dude you're falling in love with.
You know I've never been serious about those guys. I haven't found anyone who treats me right yet.
What do you mean? You go to Pilates and cycling class every day. Your body is banging. You're beautiful and such a great person. I'm sure you'll find a good guy who treats you well.
Dating apps are useless nowadays.
Hey, I think I might know a guy who is your type. I could introduce you if you want.
Really? Okay. What are you waiting for? Set me up! Like you said, I have a banging body and a good personality. I'm sure I can get him to fall for me. You know, I've recently started a new workout routine targeting my hip dips. I'm determined to fill those bad boys out.
How are you doing that? I thought that hip dips were genetic and not something you can get rid of.
I found a really good personal trainer. She doesn't have hip dips, so I asked her to get me on the same routine. I've been going to the gym every day. I want to grow my glutes and shrink my waist. You know, like all the celebrities you see on TV nowadays.
Violet, you know that most of them have gotten surgery or some kind of procedure to look that way. You look amazing the way you are. Besides, you already go to the gym every day. You don't need to go more. Enough is enough. I'm scared you're going to overdo it.
Enough? I don't think so. I'm so close to my goal. I've already lost a lot of weight and now I'm just trying to maintain my physique and continue to try and reach my goals. Plus, I'm getting old. I'm nearly 50.
You just turned 41. What do you mean nearly 50?
Hey! Time flies by as you get older. Old people like me who haven't fallen in love yet are desperate. I'm desperate. It's not tragic that I'm not married, but it is sad. I don't want to grow old and die alone, you know? So I'm trying to make myself more desirable, especially to those rich fellas who could take good care of me.
So that's why you've been dieting and working out like a maniac. You know, I also want to get rid of my hip dips and get in shape. When I see celebrities and models, I can't help but feel a bit envious.
Don't be jealous. Why don't you come and work out with me?
Although I quit working at the company, I don't think I have time to go to the gym with you every day, much less multiple times a day. How am I supposed to spend so much time with you?
Well, ever since you quit, our boss hasn't been able to find a replacement for you. He asked me to try to talk you into coming back and working part-time.
Really? It's already been a few months. They still haven't hired a replacement for me?
I mean, they hired a few people, but they all quit after a couple of weeks. It's been tough for the team to keep up since we have to keep training newbies and then have them quit suddenly. One guy quit after the first day. Another lasted 3, I think, before he left. Apparently your position is not one that most young people can handle.
Thanks for trying to make me feel special. I'm sure you're still doing well, though. No one is as good at the job as you.
Oh, please. You were better than me. It's been hard on all of us since you left. Really. This is a tough job. You have to wear bunny suits and heavy boots. Plus, you can't use your phone for most of the day, and even going to the bathroom is pretty difficult.
It is a really taxing job. I almost quit during my first year, especially for a first job. I can't imagine how stressful it must have been for those people.
It's stressful for me too, and I've been doing it for years. Look, I love being an engineer, but the management is horrible, and more machines keep breaking down. That's another reason I keep exercising so much, because it keeps me sane. I live alone, so I can't get sick or hurt because I'll have no way to keep living. I want to find a man with good finances who can take care of me. I would love to be a stay-at-home wife at this point in my life.
So you think us working out together would help us feel better? I mean, about our tough situations.
Yes, exactly. I'm sure you enjoyed being at home cooking and cleaning for the first month or two, but after 3, I know you want to get back to work. Don't you feel stiff from sitting around all the time?
Yeah, I'm starting to get antsy. That's why I've been spending more time with my mother-in-law.
Oh my God. Seriously? You're crazy. No matter how bored you get, I can't imagine why you'd want to spend your free time with your mother-in-law. Who in the world does that?
Me, obviously.
Ever since you were preparing to get married, you spent a lot of time with her. It seems like you two really get along.
It's true. We're actually really good friends. We have very similar personalities, which helps, and she's really nice to me.
You're such a good person, you know. You really like to spend your time with her?
I took time off of work to rest. We like to watch movies together and play games. Lately, I've been taking her on walks to help her get some exercise in.
I see that you truly are the best daughter-in-law in the world. Other moms must be jealous.
I don't think so. Someday when you get married, you can spend time with your mother-in-law too.
Hey, don't start to think about my future mother-in-law now. I need a husband first.
Oh, I guess you're right.
My lunch break is over, so I need to get back to work.
Okay, thanks for checking in to see how everything is going.
You're going to come back to work, aren't you?
Well, I don't have anything else to do. Maybe I should start working again.
If you really feel that way, give the boss a call.
Okay, I will.
Let me know how it goes. Hope to see you soon so we can get in some good workouts.
Okay, I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to come in this afternoon. Hi, Mrs. Evans. I'm sorry for missing your call. I noticed you didn't leave a message, so I tried to call you back immediately. How can I help you? Where are you? Why haven't you been answering my calls? Oh, I'm at work right now. Are you lying to me right now? I saw you meeting your friend in my neighborhood just a few minutes ago. Who? Me? Yeah. I was riding the bus and I looked out and saw you talking to some woman on the street. I tried to call you, but you didn't answer. You just ignored me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Evans, but you must have been mistaken. I don't know anyone in your neighborhood besides you. I met my friend for lunch at a cafe near her work around noon, though. I'm pretty sure it was you. You said you're at work right now. You don't have a job. I don't believe you. It's true. Ben has been so busy lately, and I'm just at home all the time. I got bored, and after meeting with my friend, I decided I wanted to start working here again. I called my boss, and he told me to come in today. I'm working here part-time now. Then you need to call me from your work number. I need you to prove to me you're not lying. Mrs. Evans, with all due respect, I don't have time for your shenanigans. I'm working. I feel pretty bad that you think I'm lying to you. I thought we built a lot of trust between the two of us. I need you to call me from the work number, otherwise I won't believe you. If I can see it with my own eyes, then I will believe it. Okay, how about I FaceTime you? That way you can see where I'm at. Will that make you feel better? Yes, that would make me feel much better. Okay, 1 second. Can you see me? Yes, I can see you. I'm wearing my work outfit now, so I know I look a bit funny. Oh, I guess you are. It does look a little silly.
Oh, and here. This is my friend, Violet. We work together. She's the friend I met for lunch. Hello there. Nice to finally meet you.
Oh, hi, dear. Nice to meet you.
Everything's okay now, right? Is it okay if I let you go? I need to get back to work.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for overreacting earlier. Oh, my. At my old age, I really am starting to go insane. I'm so sorry, honey. I was just getting worried because I called you so many times and you hadn't answered any of them. I thought maybe you wanted to ignore me or something like that. I didn't want to invade your privacy. I was just curious and worried. That's all. You understand where I'm coming from, don't you?
I understand. I'm sorry for making you worry. I should have told you I was going back to work. I'm a little worried about you, though. That you thought you saw me out there and didn't recognize that it was me.
Well, my eyesight isn't the best anymore. She looked just like you, honestly. If I had realized it wasn't you, I wouldn't have made such a fuss. You two could be identical twins.
Ah, I see.
Well, I guess you must be pretty busy. I've taken up a lot of your time, haven't I?
Just a bit.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, okay, dear?
Hey, did I hear her say she kept calling you when you didn't answer? How many calls did she make? I got about 50 notifications. That's why I thought something bad had happened. Oh my god. That's a bit overkill, isn't it? I would be scared of her. Maybe I should forget about getting married and stick to living on my own. I thought you said she's nice and that you two are friends. She's scary to me. Well, she's nice when you're on her good side. Let's get back to work, shall we?
We shall.
Babe, I'm kind of worried about your mom.
Why? What happened?
Today your mom thought she saw me with a friend in her neighborhood, so she called me.
Weren't you at work? You texted me and said you were restarting in the afternoon, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. I was at work when this happened. I couldn't answer my phone and she called me 50 times. I called her back on my break and she started asking me where I was and accused me of lying to her. She wanted to know why I was ignoring her and stuff like that.
Oh, God. My mom's back at it again.
Yeah, I think so. She's been acting erratically lately. Didn't you say your dad's been suspicious of her recently?
Yes, he said she's been acting a bit weird lately. So, what happened after she called you?
I told her I was at work and she said I was lying and that she didn't believe me. I had to FaceTime her and prove that I was really at work for her to start being nice to me again. I don't understand why she was doubting my intentions so much.
It's kind of funny, though, that she doubted you so much that she called you 50 times for what? Seeing someone who looked kind of like you?
After I FaceTimed her, she calmed down and I even introduced her to my friend, Violet.
Well then, it's all settled now, isn't it? It was just a misunderstanding and she overreacted.
I thought it would end there too, but it didn't.
What? There's more to the story?
Yeah. After that call, she still didn't believe me apparently because she showed up at the office and asked my coworkers about me. She told my boss that something urgent had happened and I needed to leave, so he sent me home and I ran into her out front.
Really? No way.
I'm serious. When I heard that she had come, I thought something was seriously wrong. But when I went outside, she was standing there and she poured a soda all over me.
No way she did that.
I'm not lying to you. I don't know how she even remembered the name of the company. She figured out the number for my department and called them multiple times before coming in.
So what did you do?
What was I supposed to do? When I heard that something bad happened, of course I wasn't going to stay. After she dumped the drink on me, I went back inside and tried to wash some of it off in the bathroom. I told security she was there and told them to keep her out of the building.
I can't believe she did that to you.
Why is she treating me like this? Do you have any idea what would make her think this is okay? I was really working. She saw in the call and sounded like she was satisfied before hanging up. I don't understand why she doesn't trust me.
Why on earth did she feel the need to find you at work? Although I can't say I'm entirely surprised.
No way. She's done this sort of thing before?
One time she was convinced that my dad was cheating on her, so she followed him every day for a month.
Your dad is an incredibly patient person for putting up with that kind of behavior for so long.
She even stalked one of my dad's friends at one point. I don't remember what she believed, but she found his work and attacked him there, too.
Hold up. What? Why have I never heard this before? Are you saying that I'm her new target and she's going to keep coming after me now?
No, I'm not going to let that happen. Let's move to a new place and get some space from her. Far away.
I've been thinking about it too, and I'd also like to move. I always thought of myself as your mom's daughter. She's always treated me like family. But over the past few months, I've seen her change. It seems like she's more unstable than she was before. She's constantly contradicting herself and putting others at risk. Now she doubts me about things as simple as working, and I don't think I can handle it. It will be even harder to keep living if we're so close to her.
I agree. It's about time you moved anyway. How would you feel about transferring to another branch?
I don't think my boss will like that. We're short-staffed as it is.
Okay. What if we move to the other side of town closer to your work? My mom's on the outskirts. It would be far enough to get some space, but close enough to help her out if she needs it. If something else happens, please let me know.
Okay, I will.
How long are you planning on working here? What does your new schedule look like?
Well, they're still in the process of finding someone. I heard that of Monday, they're training another new person. If they start working there and last a week or more, I can quit again. If they quit before, then I'm going to stay on until they can find someone more permanent.
How about your shoulder? Is it okay?
It's feeling much better, especially since I've been able to rest for so many months.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope they're able to find a good replacement for you. That way you can continue to rest and maybe do a less stressful and physically taxing job.
Aw, thanks, honey. You're always so thoughtful. No one cares about me more than you do. Hello? Who is it? It's me! Mrs. Evans! What are you doing here? I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, well, I was nearby, so I thought I would stop by to see my favorite daughter-in-law, of course.
Oh, I see.
Why do you look so upset to see me? Aren't you glad I'm here? Oh, I get it. You hate me. You don't want me to be here. Well, if you really don't want me to be here, then I'll just get going.
Oh, Mrs. Evans, that's not it. It's not that I don't want you here. It's just that you came so suddenly and I wasn't expecting you. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet and the house is a bit messy, so I just didn't want you to see all the mess.
Okay, fine. I get where you're coming from. Why haven't you stopped by recently? I missed you. You used to come by nearly every day to hang out, but I haven't seen you since I stopped by your work.
I have just been busy with my work. They're still looking for a new person to cover my position, and I have been working extra to help pick up the slack.
Oh, is that so? Well, if you're going to work, you should let me know. That way I know you won't be coming by. I don't want you to make me nervous anymore, and I think it will help to prevent misunderstandings like that in the future.
Okay, I will make sure to let you know.
Well, since I'm here, why don't we get lunch together?
Okay, that's fine. Can you wait a few minutes? I have some leftover soup in the fridge. Would you like some of that?
Hey, it's so hot outside. Why would I want to eat soup? Let's eat something more relieving. Maybe we can get some ice cream afterwards.
What did you have in mind?
Well, what do you have? We could have some sandwiches and a salad.
Oh, I'm all out of bread. I haven't gone grocery shopping yet this week.
Who doesn't have bread in their house? Fine, we can go buy something. There's a market down the street, isn't there?
Yes, you're right. I can go get some supplies and bring them back. Here, you can stay and watch some TV.
Oh, okay. Be careful and take your time getting back. No need to rush.
Mrs. Evans, where did you go? Are you in the restroom? I guess not. Where are you? Mrs. Evans! What the heck? I just needed to get my wallet, but she seemed to have disappeared.
Oh my goodness! You scared me! Why are you still here? I thought you were leaving to go to the store.
I was changing clothes. I hadn't left yet. I left my wallet on the counter, so I had to come back. But, Mrs. Evans, what were you doing in my bedroom?
Oh, that! I just wanted to take a look around at your layout. Your room is very nice. I like the decoration on your walls.
I understand that you wanted to take a look around, but I don't appreciate you snooping and invading my privacy like that. I don't think it's appropriate for you to go into my room when I'm not home.
Hey! Am I not allowed to look at your home? I'm your mother-in-law. I should be able to take a look around.
I just think it's rude to go into our bedroom without asking. That's our most private space, you know?
Hey! Your husband is my son. I'm allowed to go into his room.
I understand that he's your son, but we are both adults. He's not a kid anymore.
What are you hiding that you don't want me to see? I'm so hungry. Hurry up and go to the store and get the supplies so we can eat.
Okay, fine. I'll get going. But don't go into my room again, please. I find it to be quite rude.
I understand. I won't go in there anymore, okay? Now hurry along. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, I'm glad you're home. Let's see. I'm sure you're tired from work.
What's up? You look upset. Did something happen?
How did you know?
Lena, I've been with you for nearly 15 years now. I can tell when you're upset. Tell me what happened, please.
Your mom came again.
What? Why did she come?
I don't know, but she was acting weird. She surprised me and came by unannounced. She said she was hungry and wanted to eat, so I offered to give her leftovers, but she wanted a sandwich and I hadn't gone grocery shopping, so I said I'd run to the store while she waited here. When I left, I realized I forgot my wallet, so I came back a few minutes later to get it, and she had gone into our room to snoop around. I want you to take a look at something.
What's this?
This is a small recording device I found hidden under our bed. I thought it was weird that she was looking in our room without my permission, and she was very defensive when I asked her about it. I think she planted this listening device in there. It wasn't there this morning, and I found it after she left.
No way. She put a bug in our bedroom? Why on earth would she do that?
I'm as clueless as you are. I have no idea why she would want to bug us.
Why is my mom like this? It's driving me insane. Her paranoia has gotten so much worse over the years.
I need to call her and confront her about this tomorrow. This is unacceptable.
No, I should be the one to do it. I need to do it in person.
You want to do it?
Of course. She's my mom, and I'm the one who's allowed her to continue to behave this way. I need to put a stop to it. This is illegal, for goodness sake. It's me, Mom. Oh, my precious boy is here. What's up? I feel like you never stop by to see me these days. I have something I need to tell you. You know why I'm calling you, don't you? Why on earth are you doing this to us? What are you talking about? Why are you so angry all of a sudden? I asked you why on earth you're doing this. We found that recording device you hid in our bedroom. You planted it there yesterday after bombarding Lena. What is this thing? Are you really accusing me of putting this in your house? You guys are paranoid. I can't believe you'd think I'd do something like that. It sounds like Lena is trying to set me up. I know this was all her idea. Mom, you've been acting weird for a while now. Even Dad has been avoiding you because of your behavior. That's why he left you. First you stalked him and accused him of cheating on you, and now you're stalking us. We're your new targets, aren't we? No, it's not what you think. First, let me apologize for the recording device, okay? I'm sorry. I know it was wrong. I don't want you to apologize. I want you to explain why you did it. What were you trying to hear? Why were you so curious? No, I wasn't trying to be a creep or anything like that. It's just that I thought you and Lena were bad-mouthing me behind my back, and I wanted to hear what you two were saying. I don't want her to turn you against me. So yes, I hid that there. I was worried about what you'd think of me. I was doing it to protect you from her evil thoughts. That is the most outrageous excuse I've ever heard. I can't believe a thing that's coming out of your mouth. I told you I'm sorry, okay? Your mother made a mistake. Can't you forgive her? Do you know how awful Lena and I feel? Do you know how disgusting it is to find out your mother planted a listening device in your bedroom? I'm scared of you. I don't know what you're capable of, and it worries me. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise. Mom, stop apologizing. You need psychiatric care. You are not well. I found a place for you to get treated at, and I think you should go. Hey! What are you saying? Do you think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy! That's why you're trying to lock me up! Are you saying you didn't know that you have a problem? You've had some issues with paranoia for a long time now, but it's been getting worse so quickly. Shut up, you jerk! How dare you say that about me? Mom, please don't be like this. I'm begging you. Babe, tonight I'm going out to eat dinner, so don't wait up for me. Oh, do you have a company dinner tonight? No, I'm going to my mom's house to eat with her tonight. What? Why would you want to go eat with her? I need to do something important, and I have to take care of it immediately. It's important. What's so important that you have to do it tonight? I don't think I can tell you about it yet. Hey, don't try to surprise me. Not with this kind of thing. I'm going to leave her a little gift so that she understands just how she made us feel. She needs to understand how horrible it feels to find this kind of thing in the privacy of her own home. I want her to feel how we have been feeling for a while now. Scared and worried. What are you talking about, Ben? I'm going to hide the exact same recording device in her bedroom under her bed. Oh, please, there's no need to do that. No, I have to. She needs to understand how horrible what she did was. Don't do it, Ben. It's not worth it. I have confidence that after we do this, she won't bother us anymore. I don't think this is a good idea. What if it makes her react even worse? Don't worry about it, Lena. I'll take care of everything. Lena, I won't be home for dinner again tonight. Company dinner or something else? No, I'm going to my mom's house again so I can retrieve the listening device. Oh my gosh! You're not really going to listen to it, are you? I mean, I'm a bit curious too, but I don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe we'll hear her cursing us out or something like that. Won't that upset us more? I'm sure she has, but I don't care. I just want her to understand how horrible it feels. I already know she's disappointed in me. You should have heard what she called me last night. You're right. It can't be that bad, can it? I'll see you later tonight. Good luck. Don't make the situation any worse than it needs to. Don't worry about it. I've got this. My mom's computer is in her bedroom, and I'll just ask to show her something. It will be natural. She won't expect anything. I won't be gone too long. Are you sure about that? Are you doubting me now? Of course not. Lena, I'm home. Oh, you're back already? Did you get the device? I'm impressed. Yes, here it is. Dude, it's insane. What do you mean? When I got into my car, I started listening to it because I couldn't wait, and it was shocking. I can't believe what I heard. What was it? Tell me! My mom was on the phone with someone and was sharing a bunch of details. Apparently, my mom invested $7,000 in her friend's cosmetic business, but it was all stolen. No way. That's awful. Apparently, she got a bunch of friends to invest in her business, and then she fled the country. There was more to the story, but it was truly insane. I couldn't believe she fell for the scam. Wow, that sucks. $7,000 is a lot of money, especially for her. I can't believe she gave that much to her friend. Yeah, I know. That's why I was so shocked. But there wasn't much other than that. I guess I'm going to have to tell my dad about it.
So there was nothing else you heard? That sounds like a pretty crazy situation.
Nothing worth mentioning.
So we're done trying to give her a taste of her own medicine?
Yes. I don't think we need to do anything like this again. I've seen her in some pretty messed up situations, but nothing as big as this. That's a lot of money she lost. I hope that her friend is found and she can get her money back. Apparently, another friend had her money stolen, and they're planning to try and catch the fraud as soon as she gets back to the country. They went to her house and searched it and everything.
Are the police involved?
I'm not sure. It sounds like a bunch of cutthroat old ladies to me. Well, I guess I need to give my dad a call and update him. I'm planning on trying to get my mom to go to a treatment center.
That sounds like a good plan, Ben. Here, Mrs. Evans. We need to start packing.
Why? What's going on?
Don't ask anything and just start packing your clothes. You're going to be staying out of the house for a while.
Why are you acting like this? Where are you trying to take me?
Ben will tell your husband about all the money you lent your friend. Oh, and he's telling him that she stole it too.
Hey! What are you talking about? How did you know that I gave my friend all of that money anyway?
I can't believe you gave her $7,000. That's a bit too much if you ask me.
Okay, but how did you know? How did you know about it? Have you been spying on me? Are you sneaking into my house at night or something?
It wasn't me, it was Ben. Actually, he planted the same recording device in your room that you planted in our house.
That little jerk! Why on earth would he think that's okay?
He said he wanted you to feel the exact same way we did when we found out you put it in our bedroom. That's how he found out about the money you lost. I wanted to keep it a secret from your husband, but Ben won't allow it. He wants that woman to be caught as soon as possible and help you get some legal help. It could become an even bigger problem in the future, so it's better to get the police involved now.
That little brat! He's no son of mine if he went behind my back like that! You really told my husband all of the stuff I said!
No, not me. Ben. He needed to know about the money you lost. That came from your retirement fund, which is already pretty low. Ben took him out to get some breakfast to talk about everything. So I wanted to come over here and help you pack some things up and support you in the meantime.
Ha! I get it. You two are trying to ruin me! If my husband finds out about all of this, I'm as good as dead. He's usually very kind and sympathetic, but I know he's going to lose it this time.
I know that. That's why we are telling him while he's out of the house. You can come over to our place for the time being until he is cooled off and is ready to talk to you again.
Oh gosh! Why are you two telling him? What's the point? He's just going to be mad. There's no good that will come from this.
After we told Mr. Evans about what Mrs. Evans did, he was furious. Mrs. Evans stayed with me for a few hours before leaving. She said she couldn't stand to be around the rats who sold her out. Now she's staying with a friend of hers in another city. She didn't say where it was, but it seems far from Chicago. She said she's helping her friend run their restaurant and is earning some money again. Mr. Evans is still furious, even though it's been a few months. Now he's saying he wants a divorce. We could have kept it all a secret. After all, Mrs. Evans apologized profusely when Ben revealed that he found out. Even now, she still tells us she's sorry. I think she's genuinely apologizing instead of just saying it for show, but Ben doesn't agree. Honey, can you get me another beer from the fridge? I'm all out.
Oh, someone sounds like they want to have a good time. Should I order us some food as well? How about chicken wings and some fries? I can DoorDash it.
That sounds great, but only if you're going to eat some too.
Of course. This is so relaxing. What a great date night.
I know. I'm so happy you were able to take the full weekend off of work.
I know. I hate being on call over the weekend. I put my foot down this week.
I'm glad. You deserve a break. Oh, Ben. I meant to ask before, but how's your mom doing? Has she moved back into the house yet?
That's up to my dad, not me.
I feel sorry for her. She's called me many times to apologize for what she's done. Have you called her recently? Or at least, has she called you?
What are you talking about? Why would I want to call her? It's good that it's quiet right now. I'm so frustrated with her.
I know you are. Honestly, I like it when she doesn't call me either, but she often cries or sobs on the phone with me. I feel so contradictory. Like, sometimes I remember everything she's put you and your dad through and I'm furious, but other times I think about all the fun we had together.
It's been like that my whole life, Lena. Each time she acted erratically like that, it's been traumatizing. Do you know how many times I've been through this situation? A lot. She does something that hurts our family, runs away for a few months while my dad threatens to get a divorce, then comes back and the cycle restarts.
I know, Ben.
Don't answer it!
Hello?
See, if you answer it every time, she's going to keep calling you back because she knows you'll talk to her.
Wait a second, okay? Let me talk to her. Hi, Mrs. Evans.
Where are you two right now?
What? We're at home. We're at home right now.
So you're saying you're not out?
No. We are at home enjoying our evening. We're enjoying a few beers.
That's a blatant lie. I saw you just now. I saw you go into a hotel with some other guy. You're cheating on my son. You've been lying to him, haven't you? I can't believe this. Speak to me honestly, or I'll tell him everything right now.
You are so funny. Mrs. Evans, I told you that we're both at home. Why are you accusing me of cheating on my husband again?
Then you need to prove that you two are together. FaceTime me right now to show that you're not cheating on my son. If you don't do this, I will ruin your life and make sure he leaves you.
Wow, okay. Here is your precious son, aka my husband. Can you see him?
Oh, look at that. It's my lovely son. I'm glad to see that you didn't cheat on him. I must have been mistaken. That girl really looked like you. Mom, are you at it again? Lena, hang up. Don't let her do this again, please.
Okay, I'll end it.
Hey! Wait just a second, you little jerks. Because of you two, I'm living a terrible life. I have to work a job again because I don't have access to your dad and his bank account. He cut me off. Mom, that's your fault. You're the one acting insane. I am not insane. I need you to give me $10,000. I have to start paying your dad back, and I took out a loan. Then I can start paying your dad back, and he'll let me come home. Huh. How dare you ask us to send you all that money? That's insane. First you lost $7,000 of dad's money, and now you're going to steal $10,000 from us? You don't need to worry about it. I found a new way to get a lot of money. I saw an ad online for this cosmetic business where you get to be your own boss. You just have to buy your own inventory and sell it to others. So far, I've bought nearly $2,000 worth of inventory. Where did you get the money to do that? I told you, I took out a loan. But from where? My friend. If you can't get me the money, then call your aunt. She's not taking my calls. Wow. You're trying to steal from your son now, too? Mom, please stop this. I'm begging you. Don't come back to Chicago and just stay wherever you're at. I'm telling you, I need the money. I can't stand working for my friend. It's terrible. Look, I told you before I found a treatment center for you that will help you work through some of these issues. Are you willing to go? You would lock your mother up in a mental hospital. I don't really have a mom right now. I don't think you deserve to be called my mom right now. We moved and I changed my phone number. You haven't been able to contact me, and soon you won't be able to contact Lena either. Don't try to find us ever again. I'm done with you. This little brat. Hey! You can't do this to me! Just give me the money! You're both rich! You can afford it!
We ended the call, and at the time, my husband was furious. Ben went to the computer and started Googling stuff. He looked up the so-called business she was joining, and it turns out it was an MLM, multi-level marketing scam. We started looking up treatment facilities we could send her to, but the biggest issue is trying to get her there. Eventually, Mrs. Evans saved up more money from her restaurant job and proceeded to invest it all in the MLM. Apparently, she started calling everyone she knows. She begged them all to send her more money. Now she owes her husband $7,000 and her friend $5,000. Her friend kicked her out after a few more months, and now she spends most of her time in casinos, gambling her remaining money away. After losing all of her money, she had nowhere left to go. She went to her old house and met her husband. He convinced her that it's time to get medical help for the issues she's been struggling with for years. Now she's at a nice treatment center with an incredible team of doctors and staff that treat her wonderfully. She started going to therapy and taking medications. I haven't seen her so relaxed in a long time. Ben and I visit her every weekend now, and we really enjoy our time with her. Even Mr. Evans has started to visit. Ben has finally started to see a therapist and has learned that he had a lot more traumatic experience when he was a child that made it hard for him to let his mother's actions go. We are all finally getting on with our lives and hope to live the rest of our life happily.
You know your ex-husband that I stole from you? Guess what? He got a promotion!
Yeah, I heard about that. He became a professor in a university hospital 2 years ago, didn't he?
Oh, so you already knew. I thought you should have been more surprised by this information.
Ah, I see.
Well, it's been a while that we haven't spoken on WhatsApp, and you're acting so cold towards me. Are you still holding a grudge about something that happened 5 years ago? It was ages ago now.
I'm busy, that's all. Can you just leave it?
What are you busy with? Just handing out medicine to people is such an easy job. You're too incompetent to even keep that job.
Being a pharmacist is a nationally recognized qualification, you realize. And it's not easy work at all.
Even I could do something as easy as that.
But whose fault do you think it is that I quit this job?
Well, I just told Johnny you were having an affair. And everyone believed it at the hospital. I guess everyone at the hospital was gossiping about it all the time.
It seemed he was talking to people so that he could get some sympathy and pity. And because of this, people were giving me dirty looks all the time at work. I had no choice but to end up quitting in the end. It was terrible.
Oh my, poor you. I offer you my deepest condolences.
But I never had an affair in the first place. You know that. Why did you tell that lie to Johnny?
Well, it's true that you were messing around with a guy, no? And there is even photo evidence of this knocking about.
But what you showed Johnny was a photo from when I was a student.
Well, when you were wandering about the city, you did do some sneaky things. You'd sometimes walk around with this middle-aged man, so I rushed to snap a picture of you both together.
But the guy I was with was just a customer. All we were doing was getting food out together. That's it.
What were you doing? Working as some sort of female entertainer or some sort of escort?
Yes, just to make money to pay for my college fees. Dad said he was not going to give me even 1 cent, so I had no other choice but to work.
You were a stripper, weren't you? I also worked in one of those types of bars for a while. But there were never women as ugly as you working in those places.
Hey, just quit it. Stop making things up. I can't believe you are not even apologizing to me for everything you've done. You really are the worst.
Yeah, but if it's not the truth as you say, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? You should have just explained yourself to Johnny, no? Why didn't you do that?
I had never told Johnny that I worked in those types of bars when I was a student. And so he said that he couldn't believe me because I had explained this to him afterwards and not before.
There really is zero trust between you two. But it's a divorce on the grounds of adultery, isn't it? I guess it's a good thing that he didn't sue you. Johnny's a really nice guy, isn't he? You're actually pretty lucky.
A nice guy. He totally screwed me over out of spite and I didn't get any of the assets.
Gosh, he threw you out with not even 1 cent to your name? That is pretty miserable.
Both Johnny and my work colleagues wouldn't believe what I was saying at all. And Dad also took your side with this matter, as expected. So at that time, I didn't have the energy to argue about money. I was already exhausted by everything else that was happening.
Wow, you're ugly and no one believed you. What a sad situation. But I'm beautiful, so I was able to get married to Johnny. I'm happy that I ended up with him. It's destiny, isn't it? You really are a winner when you've got a winning face like mine.
Okay, just leave it, would you? It's getting really tiresome speaking to you. You just bring up the past and I've had enough. I can't deal with you anymore.
Hey there, just wait a minute, won't you? I didn't contact you just so we could have a chat about the past. I have an important matter to talk to you about today. So that's why I've gone out of my way to get back in touch with you.
Okay, tell me then. What is it?
Have you heard that Dad's health is deteriorating? It's not great. He's in a bad way.
Since everything that went on 5 years ago, we have been estranged. We haven't spoken at all. So I haven't heard anything at all.
It seems like he has some sort of brain disease. He now requires care.
Oh, right, I see. I didn't know this.
So yeah, please do the nursing.
What?
As a doctor's wife, I am a busy woman and I have lots of work to do. I can't be a nurse as well. It's too much stress for me to handle.
Hey, you're a housewife. You don't have any work to do. Stop making stuff up. And you were the one who was spoiled rotten by Dad. He loved you more than he loved me. So why don't you give that love back to him now? It's time for you to do something in return.
Yes, Mom is saying that too, and now I don't know what to do. He's been good to you, so the least you can do is help him out now. Blah, blah, blah. I'm being asked to do ridiculous things. I don't like it.
Why are you being like this? If you don't want to do it yourself, you can just ask Johnny, right? Can't you hire a professional carer yourselves or something?
Well, it's a shame if you can't use your parents' money, right? You might as well.
Oh, wow. You really are a heartless human being. I can't believe this.
Well, aren't you as well?
When I was a kid, I was constantly compared to you. People always compared my looks to yours. Even my parents told me they didn't want to spend money on an ugly kid like me. I don't want to care for people who treated me like that. It's too much.
Huh?
You were the one who was doted on all the time. And you didn't have to pay for your college fees. They gave you the money for it. And even when it came to living your everyday life, they also paid for that, didn't they? Up until the moment that you married Johnny, you were receiving money from them the whole time, weren't you?
But that's something that they decided to do. It's not my fault that they wanted to give me money. And now, wouldn't it be a bit ridiculous for me to return the favor?
Yeah. So can you stop trying to make me do things that you don't want to do? I'm also busy with work. I don't have time to be a carer.
Huh? You're working?
Do you really think I haven't been employed for 5 years? Did you think I was unemployed all this time?
Well, you're so incompetent. So, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I thought that you were definitely homeless or something.
Well, that's not true. At all.
It doesn't seem like an important job anyway. Even though you went to university. You just ended up doing an easy job giving out medicines to people.
I've told you loads of times, it's not a simple job. If you don't have sufficient knowledge, you can't do it. It requires training and skills.
Don't be such an arrogant show-off. So, anyway, how about caring for Dad? You're gonna do it, right? I'll leave it up to you. Thanks.
I told you there is no way. Aren't you listening to me at all? My name is Katie. I'm a 34-year-old divorcee. My sister Vicky, who is 4 years older, always got more love and affection than me from my parents. She was their favorite. I think that's why she grew up to be a selfish person. And for a long time, she has looked down on me and was generally rude and mean to me. I hated having a family like that. So I decided that I had to become independent from them. There was no other option. When I was a student, I studied morning and evening, as much as I could. And I obtained my qualification to become a pharmacist. I was so happy. After graduating, I found a job at the university hospital. This is where I met my ex-husband, Johnny, who was a doctor. We got married. But introducing him to my parents and my sister was a complete mistake. My sister was interested in Johnny, and all she wanted to do was break us up. So she fooled Johnny with a bunch of lies. In the end, we had to get divorced. My sister unashamedly got married to Johnny instead. After that, I fell into a depressive pit of endless unhappiness. It was terrible. So 5 years have passed, and I felt a bit better. Work is going well, and I have basically forgotten everything that happened with my sister. I have to admit, though, that I was a bit worried about my dad. I guess I love him after all. But after they treated me like this, I still don't feel like forgiving my family. So I refuse to care for my dad. However, my older sister, who refuses to listen, was acting in a completely outrageous manner. And she seemed determined to want to ruin my peace yet again.
Wow, you're working at a popular cosmetics company? Who would have thought it? Anyway, it's probably a very unimportant job. I can't imagine that you are doing any useful work there.
Huh? How did you know I was working there? I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you.
Well, I asked you to care for Dad, but it doesn't seem like you are ever at home.
Yes, which is why I refuse to care for him. I don't have time and I'm working.
So I had to ask a detective agency to check on you and find out where you worked. And Mom keeps pestering me with annoying messages. I can't deal with them anymore. If you don't come home quickly, it's gonna be really difficult. You better come home now.
Well, why don't you do something for once instead of asking someone else to do it for you? Mom is asking you to help out, right? Just do it.
I don't want to. No way.
No matter what you say, I'm not going to be his carer.
Well, shall I just do what I did last time and spread a nasty rumor and make you unemployed again?
Huh?
The reason why you cheated is because you can't help yourself. You're just obsessed with men. I'll say that. When people from work find this out, it's gonna be really difficult for you not to quit, isn't it?
So is that why you wanted to find out where I worked? I can't believe it. You really are a heartless woman.
Well, if you don't want to lose your job again, you better listen to what I am saying. So anyway, please make sure you do what I say. Otherwise, you know what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm home.
You finally accepted then. Great, thanks for doing the caring.
I'm not going to be doing that. I told you.
Huh? As if.
I've come here to talk to Mom about it. That's why I'm here. That's all I came back here to do.
Are you messing around with me? If you don't do the care work, you know what I'm gonna do. I'll tell all your colleagues at work about your cheating. I've already spoken to my colleagues about your antics and about what sort of person you are. They know what to expect.
That is not going to be an issue. It's fine, don't worry.
Hey, but I have that photo of you, remember? It's from when you were working in that strip club. So even though you spoke to your colleagues about the situation, they won't believe you after seeing this photo.
People from my company know that I used to do that sort of work. I was bartending there, so what? It's not something I've hidden from them. That's not going to be an issue.
Oh, come on! We had reached an agreement before, so don't get carried away by this. I am definitely going to make sure that you do the caring. You'll see.
I'm moving abroad, so I won't be able to do the care work anyway. I'm out of here.
Huh?
Well, because of something related to work, it's been decided that I'm going abroad. Exciting, isn't it?
I bet you are lying.
No, it's true. But why do I care if you don't believe what I'm saying? In all honesty, I have a better life than you anyway.
You are always so vain and pretentious. Guess what Johnny's salary is? He earns more than $70,000 in a year. I won't believe that you earn more than that amount. There is no way.
Huh, that's lower than my monthly wage.
Huh? What do you mean? That's obviously a joke.
Well, I'm the CEO of my company, and actually, the yearly turnover is over $7 million.
Are you serious?
If you used a detective agency to spy on me, how could you not even find that out?
Well, I guess I didn't check properly. And it costs a lot of money to do a full comprehensive search. So I went with just a basic check.
So you didn't even know that I was the CEO of this company.
But how did you get to be the CEO of such a popular cosmetics brand? I don't understand how you manage that. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Well, I made the most of my background in pharmacy. And then I set up a brand of makeup that was easy on people's skin. There was a huge buzz around it. I got a lot of attention.
Are you serious?
Yes, even people prone to allergies can use it without worrying. That's why it's so popular. The company garnered attention in the world of healthcare, and people from all around the world are big fans now and use this makeup regularly.
But how on earth did you start this business? After your divorce, you were thrown out without a cent to your name. It doesn't make sense.
Yes, I relinquished my assets, but I have my own savings. So that's what I did. And I had some acquaintances who were happy to invest in my idea. And talks continued smoothly until I started the business.
You have those sorts of acquaintances?
Yeah, well, funnily enough, it's the guy you took that photo of with me.
With that old man?
Yes, when I was working in those bars, he happened to be one of my regular clients. He approved of what I wanted to do and decided to take the leap and invest in me.
How can you get to be good friends with a rich man like that? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, well, that's because I was working in the most popular bar in Manhattan.
What a lie! An ugly girl like you?
It's well known that in these types of bars, the prettiest girls always make the best tips. Well, that's what people tend to think. But if you are cultivated, refined, and have good conversation skills, you can also do well. It doesn't matter if you are not the most beautiful girl in the room. You can still make a lot of money.
I don't understand this.
Well, you don't have a bad face. You're not bad looking at all. But you don't really know how to serve customers well. You were just working in a seedy lowbrow place, weren't you?
Huh? How did you know that?
Oh, you know how it goes. You hear things and gossip circulates. Apparently you never remember customers' faces and only talked about yourself. I'm not surprised. I heard clients used to call your stage the bathroom break. Oh, and the owner told me she's never had a girl get 0 lap dance requests since she opened the place.
Okay, well, we don't need to talk about it.
So you ended up not catching any patron to marry even into your 30s. That's why you changed your strategy, right? So you decided to snatch Johnny away from me and get married to him, a man of wealth and high social standing. That was your plan all along, wasn't it?
Well, Dad was close to retirement age at that time. So I thought I should get married as soon as possible. And Johnny had a good salary and was a doctor.
I'm disgusted with you. You really are a piece of work. But you know, in those days when you were working in the clubs, you were so vain and could not stop wearing expensive clothes all the time. You were always buying luxury jewelry as well. You got into debt buying all these beautiful things, didn't you?
Huh? How do you know about the debt as well? I can't believe this.
I heard from Mom. You also put the debt in Dad's name, didn't you? Apparently you borrowed over $7,000 or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. But since being in debt, time has passed. 5 years has passed, to be exact. And before long, Dad repaid the debt. Did you know that? So it's all okay.
Huh? You didn't even pay back $1?
What?
You told Dad that you would pay it all back if you married someone rich, right? So you asked him to lend you money to cover the debt, right?
I remember that. So didn't Dad advance the money and pay it back?
But after getting into debt, you got married straight away to Johnny, didn't you? So in the end, Dad thought that it would be you who would pay back the money, since you got married to Johnny. But it doesn't seem like the money was repaid at all.
I did not hear that. That cannot be true. And anyway, if they want their money back, wouldn't there have been letters from the debt company demanding the money? I think they did come, but since I told Dad that you were the guarantor, they would come after you.
He thought that you would receive a similar letter about the debt. So he just ignored those letters.
Huh?
And today I checked our family affairs, the posts and all that stuff. And it looks like there is some correspondence from court.
Does that mean I'm going to get tried in court?
Well, you ignored the debt for a really long time. You are in a bad situation. That's usually what happens. You get summoned by court.
Please forgive me.
You and Dad. Well, this whole family. You are all pretty stupid, aren't you? I'm embarrassed that we are related and share the same genes.
Paying back $300K. It really is too much.
Well, if you include interest, it's about double that amount, isn't it?
Is it that much? You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe this.
Well, if you don't do anything and leave the debt to increase like that for 5 years, that's how much it ends up being. What goes around comes around. It's karma, isn't it?
Hey, you better help us out. We are family. That's what family is for.
Even though you are my family, it doesn't mean much, really. From a legal standpoint, there is no issue. I have no legal obligation to help out with the debt. It's not my responsibility. So I'm not going to help you guys out.
Well, I will ignore the debt as well then. It's all in Dad's name anyway. Nothing to do with me. Hey, but you are the guarantor, aren't you? So you have no choice.
If you ignore the debt, you'll be the one who ends up having to take it over, as the guarantor. So I wouldn't advise that.
Oh, I get it, okay. Well, I'm gonna ask Johnny for help. He'll help us out some way. I'm sure he'll work out a way. His yearly salary is $500,000.
I wonder if his yearly salary can deal with that this time.
Huh? What are you trying to say? What do you mean?
Oh, well, I just happened to hear something. Apparently, Johnny messed up at work. He made a big mistake, and it seems like he is gonna get sued.
You must be kidding me. What? So does this mean he's gonna get arrested?
Probably not to that point. But his patient is still suffering symptoms of his medical error. I think there will be some sort of financial penalty, and he will also be banned from practicing in the medical system.
So you are saying that he is not going to be a doctor anymore? Is that what you mean? You can't be serious.
Yes, it seems like it will end up like that for Johnny.
I can't believe this. Why now? This is the worst possible time for something like this to happen to us.
I guess Johnny's medical expertise is not quite there. He is not as skilled as you might think.
Why did you get married to a guy like him? I don't understand.
Well, he was a sociable and friendly guy, and popular as well. People liked him. And I like him too. I was attracted by that, which is why I wanted to get married to him. I didn't imagine that we would end up breaking up. I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Yes, it's true. He is a nice guy, popular, and always makes good conversation.
Well, that's the thing. Because he is such a friendly and sociable guy, he gets away with more. When those rumors spread about me, everyone ended up supporting Johnny. It was a really difficult period for me. No one seemed to want to believe my side of the story.
Yeah, but until this point, he hasn't messed up at work, has he? He was promoted 2 years ago, right? He has been a successful doctor for a while now. So making a mistake now, it's just a complete accident, isn't it?
Well, he was so liked by the people around him that his mistakes were getting covered up by his colleagues. However, up until this point, they weren't huge mistakes, so it wasn't as serious.
Well, it would be good if people could help him this time again. No? Why can't they help him now?
Well, when you become a professor, less and less people cover your mistakes for you. When I heard about Johnny's promotion, I thought to myself that he would eventually do something stupid and mess up somehow.
But if a doctor is promoted, isn't being skilled at the profession one of the most important things?
Well, skill is important, yes. But as is getting on well with colleagues, and also having a little bit of luck, to be honest. Johnny just had good timing, which is why he was promoted.
Huh?
But I'm glad we got divorced before anything serious happened. To be honest, I need to thank you for that. You kind of saved me. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for everything until now. I feel so terrible about everything. Please forgive me. So come on. Please help me out. We are in a mess.
After all this, you suddenly change your attitude? How surprising.
I don't have anyone else to rely on. Please, can you help me? My parents-in-law don't like me either.
Huh? Why don't they like you?
They seemed concerned about you. It seemed like they couldn't forgive me for us getting married after Johnny's divorce. It was all too much for them to handle.
Oh, really? And I thought that no one really cared about me at the time. It seems that my father-in-law seemed to believe in me at least. I feel a bit better knowing that.
That's so unhelpful right now. I can't pay the rent. Please, can you do something? We're gonna have to leave everything. I'll listen to anything you have to say. Just please help me out. I already told you I'm sorry.
Well, wouldn't it make sense if you lived at our parents' house? Our parents already own their house, so you won't have any rent to pay, right? That's my advice.
But I'm gonna have to do the caring. I don't want to do that. It's gonna be awful.
Hey, you're a housewife, so you have plenty of free time, right? I'm sure you can do it. Come on, stop acting like a child.
Oh, please, Katie. I'm begging you. Can't you just give me even a little bit of money to help me out? It would mean so much.
No way. Anyway, I'm busy now. I've got things to do. I've got to go now. Bye. Johnny ended up receiving a ban from practicing medicine, and he was also fined. And as for the debt that Vicky built up, it was repaid in the end. But there were nearly no savings left between the two of them. Everyday life became harder for them. So the two of them went to live at our parents' house. And even though Vicky and my mom were both living there as long-term housewives, they didn't want to do the caring or do any work at all. Instead, they continued to be rude to each other, continuously trading selfish jibes. Johnny managed to find a job somewhere, so he started working. But his income was less than half of what he had been earning when he was a professor. Eventually, my sister also decided to start working a part-time job. But because of her ill-tempered and selfish nature, she did nothing but cause trouble. She was continuously changing jobs. And with no stable income, she spent her days being chased around, being made to care for Dad. Well, and as for me, things got even better. Work is going well abroad, and I am living happily. It was a tough path to get here. And as for my sister and my parents and my ex-husband, they got what they deserved, didn't they? I am so relieved.